Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm doing a refill for my sister. This is her old set, how it looked when it was fresh. And this is how it looks after 3 weeks of wear. Pretty much everything was still intact and no lifting. So I went ahead with my Atwood Industries tapered mean green bit and I took off her stones and I prepped her natural nails for application. If you guys want to see how I prep nails, please see the video in the top right. I'm going in with my number 12 oval alpha brush and I'm just filling in her new growth and building back up her apex and proper shape. I get asked a lot of times, how do you switch up your design if you have a full acrylic design? And it's really easy. This could very well be a whole different color acrylic that I'm putting on top of here. I chose to opt for clear today because I know I'm going to be using a gel polish, so I don't have to really waste any of my good color acrylics. I'm just going to build up her nails with clear. But if you wanted to switch up your design and do an acrylic design on top of this, you definitely could. Just make sure you have a really good drill bit to take off that bulk quickly, and you can just go in and make a whole new design on top of that platform flat base of your nail. So I get told a lot that my balls are very runny and stuff like that. Personally, this is the consistency that works best for my method. I like my balls to blend together. I don't like them to look obviously like there's multiple different beads on the nail. I like it to look like it was all from one bead, and I want the product to blend and flow smoothly together so there's no weird lines or bubbles within the nail, which can happen if your beads are too dry. So I definitely try to steer away from working too dry. Obviously, I have full control over every single bead that I'm putting on the nail, and I'm able to manipulate and maneuver it from the cuticle all the way down to the tip of the nail without any issues. And that's kind of the consistency I go for. I want to be able to move these beads. And you can even go back into your monomer and re-wet the beads as they're on the nail. This is just my method. This works for me. Some people like dry beads. Some people want their beads to stay in one place and not move, and I understand that. But yeah, please do not feel like I'm doing something crazy or wrong. Like, this is just my way. This is how I like to work, and if it works for me and my end result is gorgeous and there's no problems, then obviously it's not the end of the world to have a wetter bead. So on this hand, 2 of her nails came off because I was filing them a little bit too aggressively and they popped off. So here I'm just creating an entirely new nail. So my method works for me, and you guys are more than welcome to do your own method. I'm only here to just show how I work, and I hope it helps somebody out there. I feel like this way of applying acrylic is slightly easier than the traditional way. I've gotten comments that say I wipe the acrylic away too much, and honestly, when I'm wiping, it's distributing the acrylic all around the nail. It's very rare that I actually am taking it off the nail, because I look at my brush and I look at the paper that I'm wiping onto, and I make sure that acrylic is not coming off on my brush, that it's staying on the nail. So yeah, these are just things that people don't know because they're not in my shoes. They can't see exactly what I see. They don't really know exactly what I know. So I'm just clearing that up. There's no need for concern. All of my wiping and all of my runny wet beads are working for my advantage. So yeah, this is just another way. You don't always have to do things the way that everyone else does them. You can do them in a way that works for you. So after file shaping and buffing, I'm applying this gorgeous nude from Presto, and it's number 102 Arco. I got the idea to buy this color from Sean Legend on Instagram. I'm sure you guys know of him if you're really big acrylic nail fans. He's such a great artist. And this set was honestly truly inspired by him. When I finished doing this set, I felt like it was something that reminded me of his work. And I try to always give credit to the artists who inspire me, and I highly encourage you guys to do the same. No matter if it's me or another artist out there, definitely try to give credit to those who inspire you to buy certain products or do your nails a certain way. It's always good to pay it forward and give back, because you never know how much that artist is struggling themselves, and it's just the right and fair, honest thing to do, in my opinion. So I'm going to be doing 3 layers of this gel polish, because this one is kind of sheer, which I feel like if you are really good at gels and you know how to do ombres and stuff with your gels, this would be a nice ombre gel because it's very sheer and workable. But I'm going to be doing 3 layers to build it up to a solid opacity. And you guys, I have to apologize, my afro is super out of control in these last few clips. After file shaping and buffing my sister's nails, we went to the beauty supply store, so I took my hair out of my scarf. And as you can see, I have like eyeliner swatches on my hand. So when we got back and I started to paint her nails, I forgot to tie my hair back like I always do. So these last few clips are very cringy for me to watch because my hair is like constantly getting in frame. And it's so difficult for me to see the sides of her nails without getting some part of my hair in the frame. Yeah, I honestly apologize, but you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing to her nails. I'm just applying 3 thin layers. Definitely work thin so that your product cures thoroughly. You don't want the gel to just like start peeling off randomly because it wasn't cured all of the way. So yes, that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing 3 thin layers, curing between each layer. So after that has cured, I put on some silver striping tape across the top of her nail. This was kind of my sister's idea and I thought it was really unique and really cute. I'm using some small scissors to help me cut and apply this striping tape, and I'm doing it to all of the nails. So after that, I'm using Presto Top Coat Gel. This is their matte top coat. I absolutely adore this matte top coat. Something about this one, it's the best I've ever used. I think I've used 2 other brand top coats that were matte and they just were not matte enough, and the finish was just really, it was like a satin finish. It wasn't even matte, but this is truly matte, and it looks like a plush, like velvet. It looks soft. One gripe that I have about it is I've had some of my friends complain that it wears off too quickly, but then again, that could just be them being too rough. You definitely want to be very gentle with your nails. They're not your tools. Don't use them to open up cans of kitty food. Don't use them to, you know, dig stuff out. You need to be very gentle, like a geisha, with your nails so they can last a really long time. And that includes when you're cooking. Make sure you have on gloves because the heat from your oven can wear away your gel polish. So here I'm using Zulays Bling Adhesive to apply some pink stones. I think the sizes that I used is SS 20, 10, and 5. And I'm doing some simple stones around the cuticle, and I copy the exact same on the other hand. Usually I just do random stones, but I wanted them to look uniform, and I think it looked really, really cute.
Why don't you show your friends you're having fun? What if it never ends?
After applying cuticle oil, this is the finished result. You guys love these nails on Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead, open up that app, type in femi.beauty. Thank you. Click the follow, appreciate it. But you guys loved these nails, and I was not expecting it. I always feel like the more simple sets will not get as much love, but you guys always prove me wrong. You guys love this, and I'm so glad you liked it. I hope you guys on YouTube enjoy it as well. I hope it was helpful, gave you some ideas and products to buy. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I swear I've seen you before, holding your shoes in your hands, running out that door. And you are nothing, but you say you wanna dance, and you're worrying, oh, you'll end up in the wrong hands. I'm lacking sincerity, but you don't care at all. Miss booze, lit cigarettes, trying to take me home.